Hi, first graders. We're moving on to Unit 5. So you're going to need the new math workbook. We should have used all of the papers out of the old math workbook. And we are going to be starting some work with teen totals and unknown partners. So our first problem says 14 children are playing games. 9 of them are girls. How many are boys? Okay, so when we're doing these word problems, just like when we were doing them with single digit numbers, we want to try to figure out, are we looking for the partner or are we looking for the total? So let's read this one more time and try to think about what's missing. So there are 14 children that are playing games. 9 of them are girls. How many of them are boys? Okay, so there's a few different ways we can solve this. I'm going to take this and make it a little bit bigger. Okay, so we could we could start with the number of girls that we know, and we could count on with a drawing until we reach 14. So we'd say 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, then we count how many circles there are, and that tells how many boys. Okay, same situation here. Our equation would look like 9 plus unknown, right, because the unknown is the boys, equals how many children total. Okay, we could grab the 9 in our hand and count up to 14. Or we could use a math mountain because we know that there are 14 children playing games. The problem also tells us that there are 9 of them that are girls. So the unknown would be the boys, and we'd use the same method to find that answer. Okay, so that's kind of what we're going to be working on today. And let's try another one. So the questions we want to ask ourselves, what are we looking for? Is it the partner or the total? So 8 tigers are playing a game. Then some more tigers come. Now there are 15. How many tigers just came? So sometimes it's easy if we just start off by writing in the order that the sentence says. So first we start with 8 tigers. 8. More tigers come. Some more tigers. Do we know what that is? Nope. But if there's more tigers coming, we know it's adding. So it'd be plus unknown equals how many tigers there are now. Okay, so here's our equation. If we wanted to do a math mountain, the 15 would go on the top, right? Because that's what the total is now. So are we looking for the total or the partner? What's missing here? Yep, you're right. We're looking for the other partner. So we have to figure out 8 plus what will give us 15. Okay, the one method that we saw earlier, we start off with 8 and we draw circles until we say 15. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oops, doesn't want to draw. Okay, please. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, wow, great. Then we count the circles, and that's our answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, great. So 7 goes here, 7 goes here. What is our label we'd be talking about today? It was tigers. 7 tigers. Good. With your homework helper at home, see if you can come up with a word problem using this equation. So it could be anything you want. I mean, any topic about maybe candy, puppies, whatever you want. So try to figure that out. So for example, it might be there were 7 Skittles on the table. Then my little brother came and gave me some more. Now I have 14. How many Skittles did my little brother give me? Okay, so see if you can come up with one. All right, another thing we're going to focus on is making a 10. We did this already this year, but now we're working with larger numbers, and between today and tomorrow we'll be adding and subtracting. So for example, 8 plus unknown equals 14. So here we would put the circles like we did last time in the last problem, and we're going to make a 10 first. Okay. 2 more to make 10, so 8 and 2 more is 10, and 4 more to make 14. Then we look and see these two plus these 4 equals 6. Oh, 6 is our unknown partner. Okay, so this is the make a 10 strategy. Now you might think to yourself, well, this is harder, or this is more confusing. Well, then you don't have to use this strategy, okay? We just have to cover all our bases and teach you all these different ways. So maybe you like the count on strategy, or maybe you're like, yeah, I can see 10s really easily, and then this would be the method for you. So it's all about picking what works for you. Okay, so in your workbook, you're going to have these purple make a 10 cards. Okay, you're going to cut them out on the dotted line. You're also going to cut off the little ear marks here. This is the front side. This is the back side. I put them side by side so that you can see what we're talking about as we go through this. So there's some questions that you want to talk about with your homework helper. How do you think the cards can be used to find the unknown partner? What do you think the dots show on the cards? Why do you think there are numbers below the dots? And why do you think the cards are called Make a 10 card? So let's go over here and let's just talk about one of them. Okay, so let's do this one right here since they're side by side. This is the front of the card, this is the back of the card. So we can see 8 plus unknown equals 17. Okay, so on the back side, we can see here the 8 is in the box, and this is going to be on your workbook page, the next couple workbook pages, so pay attention to this. We have the 8 in the box, right? That's what we're starting with. And over here, we have the blue is shaded just a little bit with 2. I see the number 2 down here, plus the 7 that are left over. Well, 8 and 2, we know that makes it 10. And in this box over here, we see 2 plus 7. Well, we know 2 plus 7 is 9, so that gives us our unknown partner. Okay? So you can go through and fill these in on the front side with the Make a 10 strategy. You can draw your circles if you want. So for example, let's do this one. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that makes us a 10, but we have to get to 13. So we'd say, and then we'd leave a space 11, 12, 13. And then whatever these dots are up here, that's your answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boom. 7. Did we get it right? Yes, we sure did. All right. Find more unknown partners using the Make a 10 strategy. Okay, I think that you got enough practice on that last page, so we're just going to let that go. All right. Here is our workbook page with Make a 10 strategy, looking for unknown partners. So what we have to do here, we have to match the equation with the picture. So our first one says 8 plus unknown equals 12. Okay, so we have to go and find, first of all, I got to find ones with an 8. Okay, I see 1, 2, 3 that have 8s. We need a total of 12. Okay, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so we know that this right here would scoop up to make a 10. So if this makes a 10, 10, 11, 12. Well, we were lucky. We found it right away. How many dots do we have? Yep, 4 dots. Great. Write that in there. Now we're going to take our pencil and connect it up as neat as we can so our paper doesn't look too scribbly at the end. All right, next. We're going to do 9 plus unknown equals 15. Okay, so first we got to find the ones that have 9. Here's one, here's one, here's one, and here's one. So we're just going to test them out, okay? So we have to make 15. We have to have 15. So this 9 and this one would be a 10. So 10, 11, 12. Nope, that's not it. 9, 10, 11. Nope. 9 plus 1 is 10. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Hey, that looks pretty good. How many dots do we have right here? Well, we know this is a 5 group. 5, 6. So this gets connected up to here. We draw it as nice, neat, and beautiful as we can. Put our 6 in here. Okay, I'll do one more with you, and then I'm going to let you do the rest on your own. We have 7 plus unknown equals 12. Well, let's find the ones that are 7. Here's a 7, and here's a 7. We have to have a total of 12, and we're looking for that unknown partner. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. That goes to here. Now, how many dots do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Go ahead and finish this up on your own, and then flip it to the back side when you're done. The next part of our lesson is going to be word problems again. So we have to pay attention to what is the partner, what is the total, which one is missing. So this one starts off saying Noah has some blocks. We know that that's not a number. I'm going to start off with an unknown. He gets 6 more blocks. If he's getting 6 more, does that sound like adding or subtracting? Yep, you're right. It's adding, and it added 6 more. Now he has 15. Okay, that's the total number he has at the end. How many blocks did Noah have before? Okay, so we know that there are many ways to solve this problem. We could also make a math mountain because some people are more familiar with that. We know that 15 is a total, so it goes at the top. Excuse me, sorry. Okay. So we're going to start at 6 and get up to 15. We also learned a method that we could draw the number 6 and then keep drawing circles till we get to 15, and that will help us get our answer. Or we could grab the 6 in our hand using the count on strategy to get to 15. Okay? And we know that drawing pictures takes us a little bit longer, but if we need to do it, that's what we got to do to get the answer. So we would say 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. We count our circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 9. And our label would be blocks. Okay, because that's what the whole problem is about. All right, we have a few of these to do in our workbook, and this is going to be kind of like your homework for the day. So you don't have to do this one. You're going to read the story prompts very carefully. See if you can figure out, are you looking for the partner or are you looking for the total? What's missing? Okay, you can set it up any way you want. You can use drawings, numbers, meaning like equations, words, anything you want to show how you get the answer. Okay, because we talked about that not everybody uses the same strategy to find the answers, and everybody's different, and that is fine as long as you can arrive at the correct answer. Okay, so go ahead and finish these up for the remainder of your math lesson today, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Thank you.